Well, a very happy Friday night where it's definitely cooling down tonight. It's actually a pretty nice night outside, and that's not going to change this evening. Let's first take a look outside. Over into Dritter we go, where we have a pretty quiet picture. Temperatures are continuing to fall, including at the Skycam location. And we are starting to see more 50s populate the map, especially north of the I-10 freeway this evening. 52 in Oakdale is a cool spot on the map, 55 in DeQuincy. We are a bit warmer the farther south you go. That includes over in Jennings right now, where we have a temperature of 60 degrees. Now, I don't think our temperatures will fall quite as much tonight as they did last night. The reason is the air is not quite as dry. The dew point temperature over in Jennings is at 49 degrees, which, to be fair, that's still some dry air we have in place. It's just not quite as dry, and again, the less dry the air is, the less your temperatures can fall. This is what I mean. Temperatures this evening are anywhere between 2 and 9 degrees higher than what we had yesterday. So for that reason, it's not going to be quite as chilly tomorrow morning. However, it is still going to be cool out. For the rest of this evening, I don't see any weather-related issues. Maybe you're on the way back home from evening plans. It's going to be a bit cool, and tomorrow morning we'll wake up, if you are up, at 7 a.m. The temperatures into the upper 40s or low 50s, warmest at the coast. However, then we'll head throughout the rest of our Saturday, and I think we'll start a warming trend. We already sort of started it today. It's going to be more noticeable tomorrow, with high temperatures closer to the 80-degree mark. Thankfully, the humidity is going to stay manageable, and we'll still have some easterly winds in place, so it's going to be a real nice one for outdoor plans. Maybe plans to attend Chuck Fest in downtown Lake Charles tomorrow afternoon or evening, or have anything else going on. I don't see many weather-related issues at all. Just keep in mind, after the sun sets, temperatures will fall quicker tomorrow evening. The quiet weather pattern, though, is not changing anytime soon. High pressure is going to remain in control of things across our region, keeping things dry and most of any moisture that could produce rain, I think, into the Gulf of Mexico this weekend and into, honestly, unfortunately, much of next week. Remember, at this point, we do need the rain. Until we get some, the drought certainly could begin to expand even more or even get worse. Then, as we head into the next couple of days after that, still a similar story next week. Let's take a quick look at the tropics, and we do have a couple areas we're watching. One is potential tropical cyclone 15. But this is, even if it does develop over the next 24 hours or so, going to make landfall in Belize and then dissipate over Mexico. The other area we are watching is a tropical wave north of Puerto Rico. It does have a slight chance it could try to develop into a named storm, but by next week, I think upper level winds will become quite strong and weaken whatever becomes of it. So we have no tropical worries in our forecast. We have a nice weekend we get to enjoy. Temperatures into the low 80s. Although we are going to start that warming trend by next week, middle of next week, with mid-80s back on the menu. But Cynthia, before we get there, we have a nice weekend that at least I'm going to enjoy.
All right. I know everybody is anxiously awaiting scores and highlights from Friday Night Football. Stay with us as Matthew Travis brings you another edition of Touchdown Live. Have a great weekend.